Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 7 video, bringing you a HYDREIGON. Now, HYDREIGON's in a pretty interesting spot right now, simply because I think it's not too bad. It's essentially your special Urshifu, and Urshifu is pretty good. And, yeah, you really only have to worry about other dragon types that are faster and fairy types, which I feel like my team can tolerate a little bit better. But I do think that there's a place for HYDREIGON, simply because HYDREIGON's like one of the best dragon types that exists right now, and also has a very unique typing in the Dragon and Dark, only shared with, like, what, Guzzlord, which is hardly a Pokemon. Anyway, the only problem with HYDREIGON is its speed, so we have Whimsicott here to help it speed out a little bit. We also have the Rotom, because secondary Levitator, which will come in handy later on. We have the Instant, which is weak to ground, so it loves those levitates, and it also loves to intimidate other Pokemon and loves to fake out other Pokemon, which could make it so that, you know, HYDREIGON could stay on the field one more turn, which is all I really need. We have the Regilucky here for some more speed control and some serious electric type damage and another ground weakness. And then Glastrier, because I don't know if you guys noticed, this Pokemon's pretty good. It's definitely pretty good. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see HYDREIGON here on the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below. Shooting for 100 likes in this video, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Hard Sun team with a Cresselia on it too. Leslie. Oh, Leslie, I do not like your Hard Sun team, but at the very least, I know that Regilucky can deal with a Charizard very well. I can't really stop Venusaur from being a Venusaur, but I can try to match its speed with my Tailwind, which is what I think I have to do here. Just first turn, go for Whimsicott HYDREIGON. Because Whimsicott HYDREIGON, there's nothing on his team to resist Dragon, which is all I really need. I could fire off as many Wormwinds as I want with HYDREIGON, so I'm pretty happy with that. We could bring the Rotom just so we could have a little bit of water, but then we have the Venusaur to worry about. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Instant, because Instant can help deal with that Venusaur. Glastrier, never in a million years will I bring Glastrier to this battle. What about Regilucky? Regilucky kind of gets walled by the Landorus, but at least it's not weak to grass, and it is faster than most things, especially if it gets Tailwind up. We'll do the Alecki. We'll leave the Rotom behind. I don't know if I'm going to regret this later, but that Venusaur is very spooking me from bringing this Rotom here. But I think this is actually a pretty good battle for HYDREIGON. Number one concern was fairy types, and it looks like there's no fairy types to be seen for a mile away. So I guess my next concern is the fighting type and the Urshifu, but that's tolerable. Like, that's not something that'll destroy us. Leads with Cress and Venusaur. I don't like the fact that he's leading with Venusaur. That might mean he's trying to get, like, some shenaniganery up. I don't like that. I could Fake Tears Crest and try to Oko the Crest, which is kind of like something I'm leaning towards. But I don't think he Trick Rooms here. It'd be so weird if he Trick Rooms. Like, he has no Trick Room Mon, so Crest is just kind of an outlier here. I'm just gonna Tailwind, so I can match the speed of the Chlorophyll if that's what he decides to do. Then I'm going to go for the Wormwind. I think I got nothing to lose here. Yeah, let's Wormwind onto Venusaur. And then once we get the Tailwind set up, then we could start worrying about Fake Tears. We're going to Dynamax first. It looks like my opponent isn't switching out here, so they can do one of two things. They can either Ally Switch, or they can set up Trick Room. Both of which would be bad. I guess an Ice Beam is also maybe an option. Unless this is Moonblast Crest. Please don't be. That would be strange. No, there's the Dynamax. Okay. Is he just helping handing? I mean, I guess. Helping Hand and Max Ooze? I don't know. I'm a little confused. But anyway, we get the Tailwind set up, which is all I really wanted. Followed by the Wormwind. Okay. So far, every Pokemon... That is 100% Dissolve Vested. Okay. So far, every Pokemon is going at whatever speed they were originally going to go anyway. The Tailwind didn't make too much of a difference. That -1 doesn't make much of a difference either. There's a max ooze, probably onto my whim. Yep. If this crest goes for Ice Beam, that could be a little bit of trouble. Ooh, yikes. Double into the whim, too. That's a little bad. Because I kind of feel like I needed the fake tears there, but at least I know I match speeds, right? It could have been a lot worse. Let's go in with Instant. We could threaten the Veno a little bit. Or just fake out. We kind of have some options here, but I think a potential Flare Blitz onto the AV Veno is pretty nice. Could also Parting Shot on it, switching to the Lucky, but that's not necessary. I'd rather go for the Flare Blitz into Veno. And then go for the Darkness into Cress. I mean, it could have a Dark Berry, but I don't know. I don't think I want to take a Actually, let me Darkness into Venusaur, just in case I'm not able to take it out with the Flare Blitz. That won't make too much of a difference, because I think he goes into Torkoal. But if he goes into Torkoal, he dies to... he should die, theoretically, to Flare Blitz. Okay, just Helping Hand. Cool. I'm going to go for Max Darkness here. There's the Culper Berry. I had to break it eventually. So far, my opponent seems to have something for all of my Mons, which is not great. And I can only hope that the Flare Blitz is enough to do a significant amount of damage. I know it won't KO, but hey, maybe I get a crit. Ooh, so close, actually. Wait. That was a lot closer than I thought it was. This is going to be a Max Quick, right? Still not in a great spot, but at the very least, I have a turn to Tailwind, and I still have a Hydreigon on the field. I have pretty much full health. That special defense rate is going to be a little bit annoying, but we could tolerate. We could tolerate. Regieleki, I'm going to need you to impress me and make me not regret bringing you. So I think what we do here is just go for the Thunderbolt onto Venu. That should be enough to take it out, even if it is all vested at +1, because we are Magnet, Transistor, Electric type, and Stab. And we can just go for another Darkness onto the Cress. Oh, also, the Darkness will lower the special defense anyway, so the Venusaur should technically be at neutral with the Soul Vest. Beautiful. All I needed. And then this should just be a double KO. So, even though it looks like my opponent had a lot of momentum here, it really depends on what their last two is, because we were just able to get a double KO there. No Dynamaxes left in the game. We just have Hydreigon and Regieleki. Also, I said my Regieleki was Speed Control. I just remembered I don't have Electro Web on this guy. I have Eerie Impulse instead. Will I regret that? We'll see soon. Charizard. Okay, so far I don't regret it. And Urshifu. I really don't regret it. Hydreigon outspeeds Urshifu unless Urshifu is Scarfed. By 1, specifically. I think we should read the Charizard Protect, double down into this Ursh. Which is exactly what I'll be doing. Yes. Yes? I guess Earth Power makes more sense. It doesn't matter because he should be broken down to Sash. But let's go for Earth Power just because, just in case. Sucker Punch into the Lucky. It shouldn't take us out. Okay, it doesn't. Now, the reason I did this is because... okay. Oh, no. Now, the reason I did this is because... no Sash. Well, Earth Power. Lol. The reason I did this is because I feel like... oh, double lol. Like I was saying, I feel like the Hydreigon should be able to 1v1 the Charizard quite easily. And then this will just seal the deal. Even more so, Hydreigon taking the victory in today's episode, boys. Battle was canceled. We defeat Leslie. And we defeat the very scary Sun team. That's what I'd like to see. Not bad at all. Now, I feel like maybe if she brought Sun, it would have been better. Like, she didn't bring Sun at all, which is kind of baffling. But hey, to each their own, we take the wins. Oh, that is a Maractus. Well, I wish I could say I've never used Maractus before. But I can't say that. Maractus, Mamoswine, Moltres is actually pretty terrifying, along with the Aqua Jet Primarina next to the Coalossal and Surf Dragapult. Yikes. There is some good news, some bad news, some average news, some news, and some sad news. The Coalossal's a threat. Clearly. The Storm Drain on the Maractus is a threat. I can't willingly bring in the Rotom and expect to take care of it. I think my best bet when it comes to dealing with Coalossal is to bring my Assault-Vested Horse. Is that weird? I think I lead Instant Horse. That sounds so weird. I bring the Hydreigon in the back, followed by the Whim. Or followed by the... Should we do Rotom? Yeah, why not, right? Just in case, right? Just in case the Maractus isn't the play for Mr. New over here. Just in case. Now, my only good news can be, hey, maybe he doesn't want to waste a spot with the Maractus. Or even better news, maybe he does want to waste a spot on his team with Maractus. I think I'm kind of okay with that. Primarina Coalossal. This is ideal. Because we can fake out and we can quake this thing to death. Which is all I want to do. Yeah, just fake a quake. I lead with double rock weakness, but hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I don't think they had flying type. They did have a flying type, and that was the Moltres. Question is, who do we target down? Yeah, I have to fake out Prim, but I can't KO the Prim with any of my moves here. Yeah, I'm just going to Quake. I'm going to risk it. And hope that Mr. New doesn't expect me to go for the Quake there. Quake fake out is pretty obvious. They're going to Dynamax, which means they're not switching, which is all that I could ever ask for. We're Soul Vested on this Glacier. We take this hit. Now, the question is, can we dish enough damage to break it down from 100 HP to 0 HP? I mean, at the very least, we're not giving it Steam Engine, which I guess is all... That's already good enough. We're giving a weakness policy, we're not giving it Steam Engine, and we should be slower than the Coalossal if this Coalossal is built to be fast. So at the end of the day, this isn't too bad. We're gonna have to take a Vocalith, but hey... Okay, remember, you do that, girl. You go ahead and do that. If I sacrifice my Oh, this is now bad. This is now the worst case scenario. It was the smartest play, though. But why would you Dynamax just the guard? You should just let me hit you with it so that you at least get weakness policy boost or something. I don't know. Anyway. He's going to go for a rock move on my Instant. I don't know if I want to throw out an Instant this early on. I'm going to throw in my Rotom in that spot. And here's the thing with Glacier. I think I still live this +2. If I don't, then I'll be sad, but we'll still try. I have a feeling that I do with Assault Vest. There's the Aqua Jet. It's going to do a little bit of HP to Coalossal. Break the weakness policy. Break the Steam Engine. You guys already know the deal. We've seen this a billion times. My boy's practicing for Players Cup 3. Onto Glacier. Look at Glacier eat that up, though. Wait, if Glacier takes this out, that might be a very pivotal point of the game. Do it, dude. Do it, my dude. Did it. Yes. Perfect. Glacier, hard counter to Coalossal, boys. I mean that sarcastically, because it shouldn't work, but hey, it worked. Alright, well, we're in a pretty good position now. This is what we like to see. We're sadly gonna take some, you know, Vocalith damage. Which is sad, because we're only at like 100 HP left. So I really want to make use of this +1 while we have it. But you know, it all depends on the way the game pans out. It goes into Maractus. Should Rotom be afraid? I'm gonna just go right back into Instant here. Actually, no, because that might be bringing Instant in on like a Primarina Hyper Voice or something. I have to get rid of Primarina first, I believe. I'm gonna Protect with Rotom. And I'm gonna try to get rid of Maractus though. Because like Rotom could deal with Primarina. The problem is the Primarina has Protect. It showed us Protect, and I feel like it will Protect there. It could Aqua Jet to give like Storm Drain though. Maractus subs up. That is actually very bad because I just wasted my Hailstorm. Probably by Moonblast. I think I ate up one more Moonblast. I ate up one Moonblast. Exactly. I do not eat up one more after Vocalith damage though. And the fact that Maractus just did that means that I'm going to have to ignore it until it's the last mon in the game. For the simple reason that, hey, if it's going to sub, at least it's not attacking me. Right? It can only sub 4 times before it dies. And with Hail, it'll make it 3 times. Alright, Vocalith damage is going to do its thing though. Yeah, okay, it seems like my opponent's team is, hey, let's get Vocalith up and then stall out the dudes. I don't like that too much. If he's going for Moonblast, then I don't really have a safe switch. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt onto Prim. Do I even bother with Glacier? I think it's about Glacier's time to go down there. Glacier needs to go down right about now. It's not doing much. My opponent can still outplay me with a Prim Protect, though. Withdraws Prim, or they can do that. They have a ground type? Yes, they did. The issue now with Mamo is that I can't actually touch it. I am going to Heavy Slam it here, though, at +1. That might knock it out, though. Almost. I like that. But like I said, the Rotom can't attack right now. So, kind of an awkward position to be in. Now, do I preserve the Rotom? I'm pretty sure I do. Glacier goes down. Alright, I think I just go in with Instant now. That way I could fake out the Mamo. Call it a day there. And now that he removed the Fairy from the field, I feel like I could switch out my Rotom too now. Obvious Oblivious. Why am I accidentally trying to run today? Let's go in the Hydreigon here. Let's just take the turn to fake out Mamo. That might be enough to just break it down. At least now we know his whole team. We know exactly what we have to worry about and exactly what we need to win. I want to preserve that Rotom for that Prim. Mamo protects. Okay. This is the game we're playing. Good news is Hydreigon outspeeds Mamo next turn. What are you doing, Tom? Leech Seed? Yep, it's like a stall Maractus. He's just gonna do this. We're gonna be all day! Alright. Does he sub and protect? Does he sub protect Leech Seed Maractus? Like, jeez, man. How many different ways do you need to beat me? I'm gonna go ahead and assume. I should just keep trying to break the Sash eventually, though. Yeah, I will. Not Sash, the sub. So I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz onto Maractus and go for the Dark Pulse onto Mamoswine. He's probably gonna go for the Ice Shard if I had to guess. There's a Protect. Spiky Shield. Okay. Same thing, I guess. I gotta say, this is a lot more annoying of a Maractus set than I've done in the past. Oh my god. Well, I wasn't expecting that to do that much damage. I am not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to get full healthed by a Mamoswine Ice Shard. I died of Vocalith, don't I? Do I take damage even though he's subbed? Yes, I do. Oh no. I might lose to Maractus. It might be time to lose to Maractus here, folks. Now what? My Rotom T-Bolt can't take out can't take out Prim. At least not at full health. I'm gonna have to get some damage off on Prim before I send in the Rotom. So I think I might have to sack off my boy Hydreigon here. And then just go for the Earth Power onto Prim. Or I could just try to KO this Maractus and let my Rotom 1v1 the Prim in the back. Kind of leaning towards that. Just Dark Pulse break the Maractus' thing, and then Flare Blitz Maractus knock it out, right? Yeah, like honestly, it's annoying me. It's really annoying me. I'm gonna go for it. That should more than enough. That should be more than enough for the sub to break, and then this Flare Blitz should be more than enough to KO Maractus. I'm gonna go down. He's probably gonna go for Hyper Voice or something. But it won't matter because we still have speed. Please die. Good riddance, you stupid cactus. Okay. Maractus gone. Now, what does Prim do to us? Hyper Voice, Moonblast. Okay. We might live this. Eat it up! No. Not good. Not good, not good. We have a Wiki Berry on Rotom, but I don't think we can live one Moonblast from this guy. Do we have to hope for a para? $61 HP. I really don't think we live, yeah, because it's neutral hit, so. Yikes. Like I want a Nasty Plot and then T-Bolt next turn, but I might just have to double T-Bolt here and hope for the para chance. It was a close battle all in all. At the end of the day, it was a really close battle. My opponent played really great. There's a berry. He still goes down on one more T-Bolt if we could live a Moonblast. Ah! Not today! Anything with that. We lost to a Maractus. Alright, guys. You know what to do. Make fun of me in the comment section. Go for it. Doors. The doors have been open. Kevin lost to Maractus. GG. Okay, now I've seen this Arctozolt team floating around with the Vanilluxe. And it's honestly a little terrifying. If you can get some good speed going, you can really take over the game. Also, Metagross probably has weakness policy, and the Spectrier means that there is a little bit of a ghost weakness and dark weakness. So this might be the game for the Hydreigon. I just have to remove that Arctozolt from the game, but I should be able to match the speed with the Tailwind and then just get rid of it. The problem then becomes trying to live a Blizzard from a Vanilluxe, which is another story in and of itself. But I have a lot of resistances to ice on this team, one of which includes my own Glastrier, my Rotom, my Incin. So I think I'll be okay. Let's do Whim Hydreigon. Rotom Incin. Keep it simple, keep it stupid. The only speed control he has on his team is Slush Rush, which is not enough for the rest of the team. So, as long as we set up Tailwind, we should be faster than pretty much everything. And maybe even in a position where we could sweep with Hydreigon. We haven't had like a really good Hydreigon game. Hydreigon's kind of only... It's only done like some chip damage. It's never really taken over a game and swept. Okay, this leaves us with a decision now. We have to Tailwind. Do we go for the obvious play and Wormwind the dude? The Arctozolt? Does he have any fairy types? Let's check that first. None that I can tell. So let's just Wormwind and then hope we could take a Blizzard. We Tailwind, we Wormwind, we hope we could take a Blizzard. He could protect Arctozolt, and that's what my biggest concern is, because this Wormwind is very obvious. This Tailwind is very obvious. So yeah, I'm clearly concerned. I'm Dynamaxing a dragon in front of 2 ice types, folks, and considering how much damage an Ice Shard from a Mamoswine did to me last turn, I'm pretty sure I don't want to take another ice move. Last turn, last battle. Okay, everything's going according to plan, though. We're gonna take out the... Okay, cool. Arctozolt gone. Crit unnecessary. And maybe now we can live a Blizzard. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. We took it. No freezes. Whim goes down to Hail. Does Flare Blitz thaw? Does Flare Blitz thaw? Pokemon. If the user is frozen, Flare Blitz will thaw the user. Perfect! I'm Flare Blitzing my own Hydreigon here. Ugh, what else can I do? No, because then I die. I die anyway, because my instant's not outspeeding my Hydreigon. Yikes. I have to fake out and then try to get a thaw turn going, you know? Oh, boy. I'm gonna Wormwind again. I can't fake out and Flare Blitz myself at the same time. E-speed. I guess. Thought. I don't like this. This is bad. Oh boy. Okay, now we Flare Blitz you and we try to thaw again. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? 10%? I'm pretty sure I ran like Articuno, Kanto Articuno, and Ninetales for like a whole 3 battles, and I didn't freeze once. Or I didn't get a freeze once. Oh, poor Puppet Master. It's a big chunk of ice right there. Withdraw. I don't care. Metagross? Doesn't matter. We live in a 4, we died to Hail. Wow. I can't believe we just got wasted. Our whole, like, Dynamax Mom was wasted that whole turn. Hydreigon! Alright, we got our berry proc. Unlucky battle, man. And what's next? What's next for my dude? He dies? Soldier. My opponent also didn't Dynamax, by the way. Yeah, that Hydreigon was the only thing I could have done to deal damage to this Metagross, huh? I have to go Rotom, and I have to, like, I don't know. I have to Nasty Plot here, right? Problem is, there's just like nothing my instant can do. The only thing it can do is give this Metagross a weakness policy, which is not something I want to do. Not yet, at least. Let's see, I had a weakness policy somewhere else on this team. Nah, it's definitely on the Metagross. Entei probably goes for Snarls. I'm gonna double up on Entei, try to KO it before the Snarls can start making too much of a difference. There's a Dynamax. Probably on the Metagross. I wish I had a Dynamax Pokemon. Ugh. What's sad is, like, looking at the rest of his team, I feel like Hydreigon could have done it. Like, Hydreigon could have easily taken care of this Metagross and, like, resisted this Entei. Let's go for the Hydro Pump. Cool. No! Flare Blitz is good. I didn't think I would OHKO. It is good damage, though. Yep, there's weakness policy. Please go for the Ensign, dude. It'd be great if you went for Ensign, man. It'd be phenomenal. Ensign deserved it. He's the one that hit you, not the Rotom. Okay, good. Good, but not good. That's one Dynamax turn. What do I need here to win? A double protect and a miracle? I gotta break him. At least he can't max quake my Rotom. What can he get? What can he do? Oh wait, Metagross doesn't have anything for Rotom, right? Every move that Metagross uses, Rotom resists, except for Zen Headbutt. But they never carry that anymore. They carry the Steel move, the Ground move, the Ice move. Rotom resists all of those. Do we protect just to not take damage for now? Or do we Nasty Plot to get really, really risky? Honestly, we might need the Nasty Plot, so... I don't think it's risky. I think it's just smart. And just hope he doesn't have Mindstorm. We outspeed, we go for Nasty Plot. I hope my opponent doesn't think I'm getting greedy. This isn't BM at all. This is like... I feel like this is my win condition. Steel Spike, we take this. How many do we take, though? We take one more. So that's 2 chances to hit a Hydro Pump. I might need to hit 2 Hydro Pumps, though. Let's go for it. Come on. I've had worse luck. Are you kidding? Oh my, don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me, game. Good news. I take 2 more again because of that Wiki Berry. I have so many chances to win this game. Game, please. At this point, should I go for T-Bolts? Yeah, I should. I should at least T-Bolt once and then Hydro if I feel like I have to. Because I could live 2 more attacks from this guy. Good riddance. Oh, okay. Gee. Oh, I didn't want any part of that. We did it. We somehow came back from that after getting our Hydreigon frozen turn 1. I could not be any happier. Let's get this rental code and let's run away with that victory. Well, after a roller coaster of emotions, here's the Hydreigon team. I gotta say, Hydreigon could have impressed me. There was actually a lot of scenarios where Hydreigon could have actually done something. Problem is, RNG in the game decided Hydreigon wasn't doing anything in the majority of these battles. But hey, it was a presence. It was there. It adjusted my opponent's draft decisions. Maybe. And I feel like had RNG not taken place, Hydreigon could have completely swept that game. I wouldn't have to rely on Hydro Pump hitting or having a Rotom set up to win the game. So I feel like Hydreigon has a spot. It's clearly not the best Dragon type. You could probably just stick a stick a Dragapult there and do much better, but then you would also have to carry the Urshifu on your team, so that's 2 slots you have to commit to kind of building a nice team core. But the rest of the team functioned very well. I'm impressed with Rotom. Rotom did its thing. It did a great job at walling Metagross. The Glacier did a great job at Oko and Coalossal, and the Incin did a great job at being an Incineroar. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already, because we are getting closer and closer to 10,000 subscribers, and that would just make my life fantastic. If you haven't already checked out Pokésports.org, go ahead and do so if you want to get yourself some cool Pokésports merch. And we have a bunch of team reports, damage calculator, weakness calculator. Everything like VGC is on that website, so go check it out. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.